Welcome back to video 5 for module 3, and let's talk about the daily disciplines that you must implement to create success in your network marketing business. Now, let's have a look at some of the different daily disciplines that actually qualify in different things. And as we start talking about being effective, time and self-management, one of the most important questions that we can ask ourselves is, what are some of the important but not urgent activities in your life that will increase results in your business? Because most of the time in today's modern and busy world, we're simply reacting to the urgent stuff that gets thrown at us. The reality is that the activities that are not urgent but are actually important to advance ourselves or our business are the ones that long-term will produce the biggest results. So a really helpful way at looking at the things that you're doing in your business, and here's a list of a lot of different disciplines, is on what we call this four quadrant chart. And we qualify activities here on whether they are not important or important, and whether they're urgent or not urgent. So let's have a look at each of these quadrants now and understand what are some of the activities in network marketing, not just in your life, that you need to be putting in each of these quadrants. So, obviously important and urgent activities, you gotta actually go ahead and do them right now. These are all to do with your short-term goals. For example, in the previous video, we talked about tracking your daily results, getting stuff done each and every single day. What are some of those activities and so on? So things like talking to 3 people, following up with 3 people, inviting people to events, like tonight's business presentation, and staying in touch with your mentor each and every single day. Now, the other quadrant that is also very important, and this is the one that we're going to be talking a lot more in this video about, is really the quadrant where you're doing important activities that are not urgent. Okay, so you decide when to do it, and this is actually the one that really grows your business. So reaching out to new people and creating new friendships and creating new contacts, actually getting some positive information, personal and professional development daily, having success routines, effective time management, your health and fitness, and so on. These are the ones that actually help you to become the person that you want to be. And this is really should be your main focus, outside your urgent things. The urgent things take usually no longer than an hour or 2. This is the majority of your day, what you really need to be doing. Now, the other 2 quadrants at the bottom that are not important, you either need to delegate it away or delete it altogether. So let's have a look at some of the activities that we need to delegate. For example, tools creation, events preparation, daily business presentations, daily getting started training, website management. So how do we delegate stuff in network marketing? Most of the time, as we're starting out in our business, we don't have lots of assistants and a big team to delegate to. So we actually go ahead and use what's already available, either from our company or our team leaders. So let's not reinvent the wheel, and let's use the tools, use the events and other obviously resources that the company and the team have available for us. Not only that, you need to be really clear what are some of the things that you need to stop doing so that you can create success. And these are not important and non-urgent activities. And I always say, if the activities are either not advancing your business or recharging and refreshing you, then you should delete it altogether, such as watch TV, eat junk food associated with dream stealers, not loving yourself, continuously going through the I can't, or looking at problems rather than challenges in your life. So that you need to absolutely stop, right? And this is really stopping you to create success. So now that you understand the different types of activities that we can actually be involved in and different times that are important, either urgent or non-urgent, let's look at the top 2 quadrants and how you can actually start doing those activities. The first quadrant is the upper left-hand side quadrant, which are the important and urgent activities. Now, these are, there's so many distractions in today's life, and I want you to understand that you should certainly not focus on these activities only. Most of the time, we're inundated with messages, emails, texts, phone calls. People are requesting lots of things from us. And yes, as much as, we need to respond to some of these urgent things, you really need to put a boundary of how much time you spend doing urgent and important activities. Now, some of the urgent activities and important activities that you must accomplish each and every single day is talking to 3 people for your business, inviting them, right? And that means you've already established that relationship. Following up with them, very important, inviting them to events, and of course, staying in touch with your mentor. Now, as much as, these are super urgent activities, sometimes they don't really look urgent because there's not a fire that we're putting out. So make sure that in network marketing, these are the absolute lifeline that you have. However, if you really want to have the type of results that absolutely change your life, then the majority of the time that you're spending on your business will be spent on the non-urgent but important activities. In fact, the most important activity that I think that falls into this quadrant is reaching out to brand new people and creating new contacts, prospecting if you want to call it, really creating new relationships that eventually will mature enough for you to invite them to have a look at your business, right? And quite often we get mistaken into thinking that this is not such an important thing that we only spend a little bit of time doing. But in fact, if you're really serious about becoming a professional network marketer, you should become obsessed with creating 1 million friendships. Because really creating $1 million income means that you've created a lot of fruitful relationships that over the years have matured into business partnerships. That's all it means. Other activities in this quadrant all have to do with personal development. So for example, listening to positive information, either personal or professional development each and every single day. So it is quite normal that for urgent, non-urgent, but important activities, you actually have to block out time in your schedule in advance. Otherwise, the urgent activities actually take over. So make sure that each and every single day you know exactly when you're going to be doing your personal development and listening to this positive information. Exactly when you're going to be reaching out to new people, because otherwise the urgent activities will take over and you will never do it. The other things are, your success routines, such as your morning routine that is super important to set up for a successful day, such as, perhaps including some health and exercise, some nutrition, and also, understanding how you manage your time. Really importantly, I think, we're also busy, and when we start a network marketing business, we're often adding in another business, another activity into an already busy life. So for myself, it's really always worked very well to be able to block out time in my schedule for my business. And out of that time, block out 80% of that time for reaching out to new people. That is how important it is to prospect. You're going to be recruiting, sure, but you need to continuously work on creating lots of new friendships, lots of new contacts. So you're always extending that list and you always have a lot of confidence over who you're going to speak to next. Not only that, put an emphasis onto your health and fitness. In fact, we're going to mention a few strategies how you can keep healthy and fit while you're building your business. Let's now look at a daily success routine. First of all, in the morning, it's really very important to take at least 1 hour before you start diving into your email, diving into your work, diving into a normal daily day-to-day schedule. In the morning routine, I believe it's really important to progress as yourself. So some of the things that you should definitely include in your morning routine is perhaps some time to reflect or journal, some exercise, some personal development, and absolutely some great nutrition. Making sure that you're actually starting right. And, morning routines are quite often setting up the pace and the momentum for the whole day. And this is why it's so important that you're in the right frame of mind with the right energy. So make sure that you take some time out and actually write your morning routine and include all of these elements in your routine. Also, in the rest of the day, if you're doing this network marketing business part-time, then you should block out at least 2 hours in your schedule for your business, and out of which, like I said before, at least 1.5 hours should be spent recruiting, and more than just recruiting, actually prospecting, connecting with new people. Now, if you're full-time, you should be spending at least 8 hours doing your business, out of which 6 should be prospecting and recruiting. Make sense? So this is an outline for successful time management. What is really important is that you also take time out of your business, that you take time to reflect, that you take time to actually recharge and re-energize, because in business we can only give as much as we can actually, we are actually able to have our energy on. So make sure you save your energy, make sure you refresh, recharge, and take some time out for yourself. Now, it's really important that you understand the difference between the urgent and non-urgent activities, and that you understand that health, personal development, and building relationships all falls into this blue quadrant, which is the most important one if you really are focused on your long-term goals and long-term success in network marketing. Now, within health and entrepreneurship, we could speak about so many things, but one thing is that you need to focus on both mental and physical health and make it your number one asset apart from your business skills. Sometimes we spend a lot of time working on our business skills, but we forget that we can only perform as well as our health actually is. So make sure you take care of your mental and physical health every day. Some of the habits and disciplines that you need to think about is, what is your diet like? Are you following a diet that is actually giving you the energy and inspiration to be, to actually talk to people, help people, be continuously in front of people? Are you exercising regularly, and is that giving you energy? Are you exercising too little or too much, perhaps, to have the right energy to progress in your business? What about some of the other health activities in your free time to recharge and regenerate, such as perhaps going for a massage, or perhaps just getting some sun, or doing things that are pleasurable and will actually re-energize your health? Also, think about your mental health and mental toughness. As an entrepreneur, we go through many ups and downs, and we're faced with many challenges because we are continuously stepping out of our comfort zone and actually wanting to progress so badly. So one thing that you really need to take care is your mental health and toughness. And, perhaps that is just time to reflect and journal, making sure that, you're taking it all in, making sure that you're working on yourself in how you're processing stress. I think stress is a number one reason today that a lot of us fall sick, or have actually had other reasons. So it's very, very important that you look at your mental health and mental toughness and really make a plan of how you will be able to maintain a great health throughout expanding and building your business. And immerse yourself in health education. I know some of you will not be in companies that are health focused, but it doesn't matter. It's so important as you progress yourself as a person, as you progress as an entrepreneur, that you progress in your health, that you're actually very educated and aware of what it means to be healthy. And as you age gracefully, it's really very important that you maintain that energy and be able to lead by example, as an example to others, also in your health, not just in financial success. So as you can see, we take our health very seriously, and because we really believe that you are the center for your network marketing business. If you are not well, if you cannot give the right energy, if you cannot lead with the right energy and health, you cannot lead at all. So exercise and eat healthy. Make sure that you're working on yourself. Listen to some positive information each and every single day. Make it really a habit. Not long ago, somebody asked me, Masha, how much personal and professional development do you do daily? And actually I started to count out, and it's sometimes as much as 3 hours per day. Now, of course, I don't just sit and listen. I'm always continuously doing things, but I managed to actually fit in almost 3 hours of personal or professional development each and every single day. I'm continuously going through courses. I'm continuously absorbing new things. I'm continuously working on myself and my mental health and my mental toughness. And it really gives me the best chance to be able to share and teach others to do the same. So also, like I said, take time out, reflect, dream, recharge daily, so that you can actually give back to the people as you're working with them. So you're the center of your network marketing business. Take care of your health and yourself, and make sure that you understand the difference between urgent and non-urgent activities, and some of the other activities that you can either delegate or actually stop doing. So congratulations. Now you will be much more effective in how you're using your time and building your network marketing business.